Hello Aquarius, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back, and for those of you who are new, welcome. I am Nicole. Aquarius, this is going to be your January 2025 read. This will be for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus cross watcher. If that is you, welcome to the channel as well. Discern the messages accordingly. New artwork. My amazing daughter, she is so crafty. I love her. She's like, Mom, will you hang it up there? Absolutely. So there is her beautiful artwork, right? Her sunset. She's amazing. I love all her creative expression that she does. Aquarius, I want to say thank you to everybody who's liked, shared, subscribed, commented, those that have booked personal reads, and those that have made donations to the channel. Thank you so very much. Personal readings are available, and that information can be found in the description box below, as well as the About section of the page, and channel memberships are open as well. So just some information there for you, Aquarius. We're going to jump right on into your January 2025 read, see what's going on for you. The themes around 2025 are all up and posted, so yours is there for you to view as well. All right, Spirit, for Aquarius in the month of January, what do they need to know? Progressions and debilitated. Oh, Aquarius, what is happening? What is happening, Spirit, for Aquarius in the month of January? Spirit says submersion, and it's funny, the Cancer card came out and it says immerse. There's, I'm going to say there's a lot of water energy with you. This Cancer full moon could be very important. I just did a full moon read, a live feed. You may want to check that out. Those signs are, it's for all signs, but yours is time-stamped as well as all others. So you may want to take a look at that. But it was a big message, short message, but it was a big message. So let's see here. So I feel like this Cancer full moon specifically, as we are right on the precipice of that here in a couple of days, there comes that debilitated card again. Aquarius, I can't shake even the fact and the idea of what came out in that read, that you're just over the things that seem to kind of like grab hold, take control of narratives in your life that are not, they're not open for investigation. There may even be parts of your personal life here, Aquarius, too, that affect your family, your home, your foundations. Vesta, it is an asteroid that floats around, right? Like, there's misinformation being floated around. 5-5 change. And I think that for whatever reason, if this misinformation is on a global scale, if this misinformation is news, media, people in your life, like sick of falsehoods, sick of lies, sick of a narrative that is untrue, and it's like finally you could be speaking up or saying something about something that has kind of been eating away at you for some time. And this beloved card, it's Venus energy, right? So love, care, compassion. This Cancer full moon is about stepping into that, right? Addressing our emotions, feeling our way through things, spiritual enlightenment, spiritual awareness, all of the things, right? All of the things, Aquarius. And I feel like it's a reminder to you from Spirit to do all things in love. Even when you are speaking a truth, how is it, Spirit, saying bettering and helping humanity? How is it bettering and helping your four walls, your four foundations, right? Like all of the things that are important to you. And pardon for the sniffles, right? I'm not, my nose is not congested, but I've had this god-awful pressure in my ear that will not fully go away. So it has nothing to do with my nose, everything to do with my ear and a station tube. So my apologies for that. It's like the only way to clear that pressure, and it's been worse here lately than not because of the weather changes. It's so cold outside here. We were snowed in. We're out of that for now until tonight. But anyhow, the Empress, the Four of Swords, healing, the Spirit saying the rite of passage. I'm getting that Six of Swords energy, but it's the right to speak your truth. And a knowingness too, that it's like maybe in the past you've had to kind of not say anything, or walking on eggshells, or being careful about what you said, who you said it to, when you said it. And Spirit's like, those days are done. 3 and 4, very significant numbers. It's like combining those two things in love creates healthy boundaries for yourself and for others. The World card. You're done being bombarded by Spirit saying details. Done being bombarded by the details of something or what others feel, as I say, I flip the deck over, 10 of Wands. It's like, I feel like the news or information that you're taking in is just too much to bear. And it's like, you know, you may see something, this may even be relation spirit is saying to family, where you see something, you know something, and it's like everybody else around you is asleep. And you're like, how do you not see what I see? How are you not aware of what I'm aware of? It could be neighbors, it could be communities, it could be, and you're just like, do you not see what's happening, right? You're tired of consuming things that are not healthy. So some of you could be cutting down like social media, you could be getting offline, being more selective about what you're connecting with, news, information, all of those things. Like there's a lot around misinformation, and you go, I'm not watching this, I can't look at this, I don't want to hear this anymore. Like this is BS, right? Across the board, it's just BS. And you know, it's like, I do think that you went through this cycle to show you some red flags, to show you the reasons that things are the way they are. Two of Cups, about how people come together and how things need to change. That Wheel of Fortune is all about change, karmic change and events, unpredictability, a turning point for the better. Aquarius, I don't know what you all do, and I'm going to say if you're more in like a leadership role, it's very likely that you are leading the way forward on speaking a truth or making information known. It's like you've manifested this new reality for yourself, and it's like, I can see all of these things. Some of you, I don't know if it's your work, your home, your whatever, but it's like laying the blueprint or the plans out on the table. You know, you ever buy a piece of furniture that you've had to put together, you got to take everything out of the box, make sure everything's accounted for, and then you begin to build. That's kind of how I feel about this, and whatever it is that you're doing is you're taking all the pieces and laying them out on the table, like the magician's got one of everything that he needs to start to build from that point forward. You've gotten the news, you know everything that you need to know, you have everything that you need to enter this new cycle. Time is now to begin spirit again. Okay, so big deal. What is this debilitated about? Two of Pentacles, the Moon. Spirit is saying unbeknownst to you. Some of you could feel like whatever truth you have could put you in some space of jeopardy as well. Interesting. What is this? Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. You're not sure quite how to work towards developing and growing an idea and how it's going to look for everybody else. So it's like, it could be just a matter of you thinking there's a difference of opinions of how do I bring others on board? How do I get everybody else to follow suit? And it's not like you're trying to make people believe what you believe. It's just like Spirit's like, it's a mission statement for you that like, here are the facts. Here is the truth. Here is the cycle that we have exited. And it could feel like, you know, it's like being a door-to-door salesman, right? I used this example the other day for somebody, I forget who it was. And going door to door and going, hey, can we count on your vote, right? Hey, can I count on you to invest? Hey, can I count on you for this? And people are finding a million reasons. It's almost like they're standing there. I'm getting this vision of like them looking at you. Ever see like your dog, like look at you and turn their head like, what are you talking about? Right? That's kind of how I feel like what is coming in here is like somebody turning their head looking very confused at like, what are you talking about, Aquarius? And it's like, you know, you're like, I see it. I'm working on the constructive tools and opportunity. And it's like these people, whoever you're trying to work with, have the ability to help to nurture what you're working on. But this also means making them uncomfortable, because that means they have to change a traditionality viewpoint, energy of the Hierophant, right? Hangman is you're making them have to sacrifice, again, a viewpoint, something that they thought they understood and don't. So you're gaining some sort of knowledge here, and it's like pushing against the grain of what the other people around you know. This is for a higher purpose, Aquarius. This is for a higher calling. This beloved Investa, Eight of Swords. Again, it's like you're pushing through the devil. Do know if you are making your presence known online, if you are, you know, it's like cancel culture, right? Like, we'll just cut you off. We'll just cut you out. We'll pretend you never said it. We'll erase it from the history books, kind of feel. It's like people could be, you know, trying to cancel out what you're saying, or they may get online. You know, you post something and they get online and they are arguing every fact that you put out there. The moon, it's a fear of change, right? And I think you're seeing this fear because you're making other people realize, like, there is more to this than what meets the eye. There's a new doorway. There's a new path. There's a new opportunity. Other people could be very resistant to that because it's the only security and stability that they've known. Spirit also saying, like, maybe you intend on, as I say, moving your family. There comes the Chariot. As I flip that over, 5 of Wands, where you're like, we need to move. This, I don't know, maybe you're making a prediction, Aquarius, of this area is going to take a downturn. Jobs are going to be lost. Homes are going to be destroyed. You know, look at our world right now. And going, we need to make movement before these things happen. And everybody's like, what about this? What about that? And it's like, we can start over. We can rebuild. We can do new. It's okay. Like, you're trying to be the voice of reason in something. And you are just being smacked with no's. Just no, 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 the whole way across the board. Like, everybody's telling you all the reasons why it won't work, or why it's a bad idea, or why this is a bad investment. 6 of Wands is like, I'm going on without you then. Like, I'm doing this because I know I need to do this. Will Aquarius be successful, Spirit, in whatever they're doing? Yeah. Like, you know, you could feel like it's a maybe right now. Like, we'll see what happens. I think you're in this place of going, there's a 50-50 shot of how this turns out. And don't let the fears of others hold you back. I think the bigger disappointment is staying where you are. What does this look like for Aquarius long-term future? Anything that requires a no, or you end up with a no, know that those people are the ones that are going to be regretful for not making changes. I feel like you're regretful for not making changes sooner, whatever that means for you. What does this mean? I think some things here yet, Aquarius, based on free will, have yet to be written as well. Yeah, they do. It's like you, as long as you have a focal point of maturity based upon the prior knowledge and even deeper inner wisdom that you have, you're going to be successful in whatever you set out to do. But also know that it's not going to come without strife. It's not going to come without pushback. It's not going to come without people challenging you and going, well, what about this and what about that? You just have to make those moves. And being willing to stand on your own. You know, the cheese stands alone and the farmer in the dell, and you might be that single piece of cheese standing on its own for a little bit. Star, wish fulfillment. I think that something here by the 17th, and that number has come out significantly in these reads, and that's also Aquarius energy, there you are, that you may end up standing alone. The Queen of Wands sits on her throne alone, and some of this is going to be disappointing to you because people that you know or situations that you have a premonition of, they turn out exactly like you say or you know to be true. And others may not see whatever this is coming, but you do. You have a deep spiritual awareness of what this is, and others may not be on board with it, but it's like once it happens, it's like, I told you so. Did I not tell you so? You know, and it's not I told you so in the egoic sense of like you just sitting there and going, no one wanted to listen. Everybody had their own idea of what this was, and here all the time it's like the mystery of what it is. And as long as you stand in your integrity, 13 and 10 could be important numbers. As long as you stand in your integrity of knowing that you're making the moves that you're making for the right purpose, I don't think you have anything to worry about. Some parts of things will be dissected, Spirit is saying. This 3 of Swords in the Tower, what does that mean for Aries specifically in January? Hangman, coming out of... It's the things that you don't have control over, Aquarius, that makes you feel some kind of way. It's like watching, you know, we can use the wildfires as watching somebody's house burn down. you can't control it. But maybe somebody chose to stay and try to fight to keep it, right? Like it's something to that effect of like, you only have so much say in something, and then what happens, the way it closes out, has nothing to do with you. Okay, so Four of Swords, some people are just going to fight the healing and the resistance of it all. How will Aquarius be affected? You're going to be seen in a different light when it's said and done. So if you're working in the field of spiritualism, tarot, some type of ascended master sort of feel, do know that like Spirit's going, you will ride again. Like things are going to happen again, that you're going to say something and it's going to be true. And the next time around, more people are going to be, you know, willing to listen to you. It's like having disciples. Spirit is saying, like, you send them off on this voyage, like they will slowly build up to, you'll have that following, you'll have those people that believe in you and what you're doing, and that's going to change the face of what your agenda is here. Is their agenda beneficial? You can't see how beneficial you're going to be, but it's coming. Okay, whatever this is, this is not going to come without bumps and bruises, Aquarius. You have to maintain your forward focus, your passion, your drive to continue to give even when you don't think you have anything left to give. It's staying in your power, your personal power. And I think that once Aries season rolls around, you're going to feel a little victorious in a very humble way that says, there it is, right? I said it, I called it, I named it. Earth and nature could have a lot to do with things. You could be predicting a pregnancy as well. Random. Some of you could be experiencing unplanned pregnancies, unplanned new beginnings, fertility matters as well. So just be aware of that. Hang on one second. Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. I think that message is pretty specific for those of you that are more in tune with that spiritual side. So like, share, subscribe, comment. Personal reads, again, are open and available. That information can be found in the description box below, the About section of the page. Again, channel memberships are open. I'm sending you guys the very best in January, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.